Hey guys, what's up? So, I have a quick confession to make. Miis are my favorite video game character of all time. I mean, they can literally be anyone. They can be yourself, they can be Mario, they can even be Jesus. So, we're going to be taking a look at this Mii iceberg. Now, I do not know who created this iceberg, as they have since deleted their Reddit account. So, yeah, unfortunately, I guess we will never know who the creator of this iceberg is, so credit to deleted, I guess. Mii fighters. Mii fighters are playable fighters in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Obviously, they can be filled in with any Mii, and there are three different types of Mii fighters. Mii Brawler, which uses physical melee attacks, Mii Sword Fighter, which uses sword attacks, and Mii Gunner, which uses ranged attacks. Mii Maker. The Mii Maker is a application that appears on pretty much every Nintendo console that has Miis, and it's basically where you go to make the Miis. And that's really it. Wii SPN. I have no idea what this is. It's obviously some kind of Wii game that obviously had to do with Miis. But yeah, I don't know. Wii Play / Wii Play Motion. Wii Play is a game released in 2007 for the Wii that was a collection of mini games. And Wii Play Motion was a sequel released a few years later with more mini games that utilized the Wii Motion Plus. Mii Plaza. Mii Plaza is another name given to the white void that your Miis walk around in on the Mii Maker on the Wii. Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life is a game released in 2014 for the Nintendo 3DS, which basically had Miis living life and eating food and singing songs and getting married. And, yeah, it's pretty good. I would definitely recommend it if you have not played it. Miitomo. Miitomo is a mobile game released around 2016, I believe, that is pretty much just a mobile version of Tomodachi Life. You can't play the game anymore, sadly. At least you can't download it on the App Store. But I'm sure, because I know Nintendo fans will do anything to play their precious games, so you can definitely find a download of it somewhere. Lonk. Lonk is a misspelling of Link, the main character from the Legend of Zelda series, and he's basically just a Mii who's a derpy version of Link. And that's really about it. Matt. Matt is a character in the Wii Sports series. He is the champion of boxing and is pretty much the most famous NPC Mii in the entire Wii series. So yeah. Wii Sports / Wii Sports Resort. If you don't know what Wii Sports is, then get out. But I guess I'll explain it to you anyway. Wii Sports was a game released in 2006 for the Wii. It was the launch title for the Wii and came packaged with the console. And Wii Sports Resort is pretty much just a sequel released 3 years later with more sports and utilized the Wii Motion Plus. Miiverse. Miiverse was a social media app for the Wii U, and 3DS that used Miis to represent people as their profile pictures, and you could pretty much just post anything about a game. Unfortunately, the site has been taken down, but if you want to experience what Miiverse was like, just search up weird Miiverse posts on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find some pretty good results. Miitopia. Miitopia is an RPG released for the Nintendo 3DS in 2017 and later got a remake for the Nintendo Switch in 2021. It's also my favorite game of all time, so I definitely recommend it if you have not played it. Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land is a game released for the Wii U in 2012 that where you would play as Miis playing through mini games based on different Nintendo franchises, and it's not the greatest game of all time, and it's not the greatest game, but it's definitely worth the play. Tomodachi Life gay marriage controversy. This is a reference to how in Tomodachi Life, two Miis of the same sex can not get married, which led a lot of backlash in the Mii community, so much so that Nintendo actually apologized for it. Um, so hopefully there will be gay marriages in the new Tomodachi Life game. Um, yeah. Miitopia remake price controversy. Now, I don't know what this is referring to. It could be referring to how people might have complained about how much how much the remake of Miitopia cost compared to the original. I don't know, because I don't know much about the 3DS version of Miitopia, as I've only played the Switch version, and I don't remember how much it cost. I don't remember if it was the price of a regular Switch game or if it was cheaper, but yeah. Wii Music. Wii Music was a game released for the Wii in 2007, 2008, which basically had Miis playing different instruments and playing songs. And the game is very controversial and is definitely the most hated game in the entire Mii series. Salty DK Dan. I do not know who this is. He's probably a YouTuber or someone who makes content about Mii games. Um, but yeah, I do not know who he is. So if you know who he is, make sure to let me know. We deleted you. We deleted you is, I do not know what it is. It's probably creepypasta or something, but again, I do not know what it is. So if you do know, please let me know. Xbox avatars. This could be referring to how the avatars on the Xbox 360 were possibly inspired by Mii's, or the Mii's were inspired by them, or something. Scott the Woz. Scott the Woz is a YouTuber who talks primarily about Nintendo games. I mean, he doesn't really have much relation to Mii's, except for reviewing games like Wii Music and Wii Play. But yeah, he is actually a really great YouTuber, so I would definitely recommend checking him out if you haven't. Tomodachi Collection. Tomodachi Collection is a game released for the DS, which is pretty much just a precursor to Tomodachi Life. And obviously, it's released only in Japan, classic Nintendo, and yeah, there's pretty much, if you've played Tomodachi Life, you've pretty much played Tomodachi Collection. The only difference is less features and not as good graphics. There is a fan translation of the game if you're interested, but I would not recommend it. Horse. The horse is, well, a horse that appears in the Switch remake of Miitopia. I don't know why it's this low on the iceberg. It's pretty well known. I guess it could be referring to how it's pretty much the only customizable Mii animal we've seen, except for the pets from Wii Fit. And I would definitely like to see more Mii animals in the future. But yeah, Vine Sauce. I don't really know much about this guy. I know he's a YouTuber, but I don't really watch him. So if you could tell me his why he's so important to me is that he's on this iceberg, that would be great. Plastic Knights. I don't know what this is referring to. Plastic Knights is probably something related to chess. But I don't know. There is a Wii chess. There is a game for the Wii called Wii Chess, but it doesn't actually utilize Mii's at all, which is crazy considering it's part of the Wii series. But yeah, Dying Happy. Dying Happy is a terrible creepypasta for Tomodachi Life, where basically it's about these two friends, and one friend gets Tomodachi Life, and before he even starts the game, there's already a person on his island named Mr. Happy, and Mr. Happy pretty much convinces the friend to, you know, end his life. And the other friend, in remembrance of him, buys Tomodachi Life for himself, and then Mr. Happy appears on his island. His islanders start dying, and then the other friend ends his own life as well. Like I said, it is a terrible creepypasta, and I pretty much explained everything you need to know about it. But if you want more details, just look it up on YouTube. I'm already probably going to get demonetized for talking about you know what. So, yeah, moving on. AG64 or AGM. I do not know what this is referring to. It's obviously something to do with Miis, but I do not know. Tomodachi Life Island deletion screen. This is a reference to how in Tomodachi Life, when you're deleting your save, your Mii will pretty much beg and plead with you not to do it. And if you ignore their pleas and say that you're absolutely 100% sure that you want to delete your save file, your Mii will walk away into the darkness and they'll say something like, "I hope we meet again sometime," or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty sad. And so basically the game is just does not want you to delete your save file. Mii Fighters cut from Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, this is a reference to how Mii Fighters were originally planned to be in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but they were cut for some reason. I don't know. Miitopia 3DS and Switch Mii Maker connections. I did not know what this was referring to. The 3DS and Switch Mii Makers are obviously very different, and Miitopia doesn't really change this at all. So yeah, I don't really know. Eat lead. Now, obviously, if you have more than one brain cell, you obviously know that eat lead is delete backwards. I don't know what this is. Probably another creepypasta. But yeah, I don't know about it. Reggie Mii mascot costume. Obviously, we all know who Reggie is, and he wore a Mii mask costume for a trailer for, I think it was Tomodachi Life. And he actually wore the mask again in 2019 in a post before he left Nintendo. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Casting Call. Casting Call is pretty much a quote-unquote demo for Miitopia on the Nintendo 3DS. There's no actual gameplay to it, and the only thing you can do is watch 3 different trailers for the game and cast different Miis in the roles. So yeah. Official Shaq Mii. This is a reference to how Nintendo released a bunch of different QR codes of celebrity Miis for Tomodachi Life, and one of them was Shaq. Jimmy Sockman. I do not know who the hell Jimmy Sockman is. He could be a YouTuber, could be a creepypasta. I don't know. Just, let me know who he is in the comments. Yeah. Miitopia 18 plus rating in Russia. If you haven't played Miitopia before, I'm just going to let you know that Miis can get a bit, quote-unquote, lovey-dovey towards each other in certain scenes, and due to this sappy behavior, the game got an 18-plus rating in Russia, which is crazy. I mean, imagine having to pull out your ID just to buy a freaking Nintendo game. Mii masks in Animal Crossing. Now, call me uncultured, but I know pretty much nothing about Animal Crossing. But I do know that these were an item that appeared in, I think, the Wii and 3DS Animal Crossings. I don't know what they're called because I don't know anything about Animal Crossing. But basically, there were masks that you could put on that would change your Islander's face into a Mii. Yeah. Tomodachi Life is canon to Miitopia Theory. I do not know what the Miitopia Theory is, but it's probably stating something that the Tomodachi Life Island and Miitopia are in the same universe somehow. So, yeah, I mean, it could possibly be true because the Tomodachi Life Island pretty much has no civilization around it whatsoever. But obviously there has to be some other place in the Tomodachi Life Island that they import all the food and clothes and everything that you buy in the game from. This could possibly be Miitopia, but I don't really know. Matt in Wii Sports Resort Smash Bros. Stage. Now, there is a stage of Woohoo Island that appears in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, in this stage, I'm pretty sure that Miis that you have saved in your Mii Maker will appear in the background. So if you have Matt on your Wii U or Switch Mii Makers, he will appear in the stage, but I don't know if he appears regardless or not. yeah. Japanese police used me to catch a criminal. I don't know what this is referring to. It could be that they used a criminal's me to identify him or something. But yeah. And that's the end of this shockingly short me iceberg. Um Now I just want you to know I'm sorry that I was kind of lazy and just said I don't know for what I didn't know about, cuz I didn't really feel comfortable researching stuff like Jimmy Sockman. So please no hate. I was just lazy and didn't want to research. Um so yeah, like I said, if you know any information about the ones that I was clueless about, please let me know. Um Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.